Good morning, Positive Impact Club. Today I want to talk to you about the word automaticity. Sounds like a big fancy word, and you may have some guesses as to what this word means already, but the focus of the next couple of minutes is going to be how to avoid automaticity, because you may not realize it, but that word is killing your production. All right, so let's start with what the word means. Automaticity. It is the ability to do things without having to involve your mind with low-level details required to do this thing. So ultimately, these activities just become a response pattern or a habit. And many of these habits are tasks carried out by practice, repetition, and get carried out by muscle memory. The most common of examples of this are walking, speaking, breathing, riding a bike, or driving a car down a highway. We do these things so often that we rarely put any thought into them at all. So obviously automaticity is a super beneficial thing to have for those activities. I mean, could you imagine how exhausted we would be every single day if we constantly had to think about every step we took or every breath that we took? But where these automatic pilot instincts work against us is with our productivity here at work. So how many things do you just say or do in your office every single day without putting any thought into why you're actually saying or doing it? You've heard the phrase that he or she is sleepwalking through life, right? Well, how many of us are sleepwalking here at the office? How many are on cruise control or autopilot? My challenge to you today is this. Challenge yourself to be different. Challenge yourself to sound different. Challenge yourself to work different. Stop being so robotic with your words and your actions every single day. Now, I know this will be uncomfortable, but all things that challenge you and change you and improve you are going to be uncomfortable. My career has allowed me to work in consulting and a training role with many fellow small business owners. And when we sit down to take inventory on how business is currently getting done, one of the first questions I ask them is, why? Why are you doing things this way? Why are you saying things that way? And the number one answer that I get is because we've always done it that way. Well, by doing things the same way, over and over again, they have made those things a habit, and they have created this pattern of automaticity. Then they wonder why things aren't improving and their business isn't growing. I recently heard a great quote, and it went like this: "It's only when we force ourselves to wake up that we realize we've been sleeping." So my challenge to you today is this: wake up. Question everything that you do or say today. Challenge yourself to break out of your state of automaticity and push yourself to learn a new way, or a more productive way, or a more efficient way to respond and react to seemingly mundane tasks or common interactions.